beg your pardon.
A eating machine. Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream, guys. Hope you guys are doing well. It is Wednesday. I have taken Thursday and Friday off of work, so I have more time to do things, whether that's stream or do some work. We'll have to see. But I have to be up really early Friday morning, and I don't really feel like going into work after having to wake up more earlier than I have to. So it'll just be a lot easier. It would have just been a lot easier on me to just take the day off, and then I was like, yeah, throw Thursday in there. Just what the heck? Why not? I got the days for it. I'll make it. I'll be okay. Hope you guys are doing uh having a good Wednesday. Um, just a couple things I want to let you guys know. Don't forget Halloween Horror Nights going on September 27th to October 31st. Next week, that'll start. I have a list of games that I'm going to go through. If we just so happen to go through all of those games already, I will have a couple bonus games just in case we need some to finish out the rest of the month. But we'll have to see how that goes. We did add Sonic Saturdays since the 12-hour stream got such a good response, way better than I thought. Sorry. I decided to add Sonic Saturdays to the schedule. So Monday through Friday, you'll be hanging out with me, and we'll be playing, whatever game I pick for us to do. And then on Saturdays, you guys will be hanging out with Sonic, playing a Sonic game or something or other on those lines. I'm pretty sure you're going to start off with Sonic Frontiers, so that should be cool. Don't forget, we have a incentive for 200 followers, which is when I hit 200, we'll be doing a big old Jack in the Box stream where the game where you play with your phone, I'll be streaming it, and you guys will be able to join, but remember, it'll be a first come, first serve, so kind of one of those deals. You want to get in so you can get a spot. So, yeah, that'll be happening only once we hit 200 followers. I think that's all I have to pass on. Sonic and I are working on chopping up and dissecting that 12-hour stream for some of the best bits. We have part 1 done. It will be uploaded to the Blue Blur Gaming channel on YouTube. Yes, so Sonic has his own YouTube channel where we're going to be posting VODs, and he might be posting some of his own content over there. So if you guys want to follow that, go to Blue Blur Gaming on YouTube. And he has his own Twitter account. Ours is not linked anymore, so he's got his own. Blue Blur 1991, I believe it is. I think that is all. We'll both be streaming on this same account, so we'll be sharing this one, but YouTube channel. Oh, also the Discord. There is a dedicated category to Sonic the Hedgehog, Blue Blur Gaming, all the things on that nature. I've decided to go ahead and separate it from my channel just in case people who aren't fans of Sonic don't get so overwhelmed or feel like it's a Sonic only channel. It's not. So that's a whole separate category on the Discord instead of making a whole new one. It's Chaos and Chili Dogs. I believe either it's chili dogs and chaos or chaos and chili dogs. And it's a category, should be all the way down at the bottom. There'll be announcements on videos. There's chats, voice channels, all that different kinds of stuff. It's new, and I think I have it set up correctly. If you guys would love, I would love to see if it works. So if you guys are in there, go through, kind of mess around some of those channels. So that way, hopefully, I know which ones you guys should be able to type in, and you guys shouldn't. But alrighty, we are gonna go ahead and continue with. Would you like to run an idle cafe? Oh yeah, we're on the beach episode. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for it. I don't think I'm ready now, but alrighty. I don't really have a choice. I don't really have a choice now. I'm kind of forced. And also, in case you are new viewer or you're a reoccurring viewer, in case nobody knows, I have hit affiliate now. So we are running ads. I will do my best to give you guys a warning when an ad is coming up. There should be a 5-minute warning alert that pops up on chat and during the stream to let you guys know. But I will do my best to, in case that doesn't happen, I'll do my best to notify you guys. I think some people may get an ad and some people don't. I think that's how that works. I don't really know how or why, but it just does. So there you go. Okay. Okay. I think we are good to go. Oh, wait, hang on. No, not yet. Okay, video capture device is registering sound. Desktop audio is on. Mute my speakers so that way it doesn't come through there. Okay, and we should be good. Alrighty. Let's get this going. Right now, I'm having too much fun to worry about the future. Alright, so... Woo! Buckle up, kids. It's gonna get fun. Ugh. Yeah, I wasn't ready when this popped up. I was like, I'm gonna need a minute to prepare. We'll continue this next time. Hello, Ichigo. Hi. Okay, I'm good. It's ones and zeros, dude. Ones and zeros. Keep your composure. Don't freak. Relax. All right. I'm good. Yay! It's the beach! We're going to the beach! As might be dedicated to her cheers for cries and the fact she's wearing a swimsuit, Ichigo and I just have decided, as might be deduced, Ichigo and I have decided to visit this beach this weekend. We're not on the golden sands just yet, but Ichigo already stripped off to her bikini in eager anticipation. I guess she couldn't hold herself back. She wore her casual clothes on the way here, thank goodness. But the moment she caught a glimpse of the ocean's waves, those clothes came right off. As might be expected, I'm the one who's been lumbering with her cast-offs. I'm clutching her green dress and her jacket to my chest, while she hurries on ahead, her sandals slapping against the sidewalk. Come on, Apex. I can't wait to go for a dip. It's been ages. The ocean's only a little ways away. I can practically hear it calling out to me. It says, Ichigo, please swim in me. I long to caress your beautiful body and trail my salty fingers all over your legs and belly. Free hee hee. Why are you making the ocean sound like a middle-aged, pot-bellied pervert? Oh, no real reason. It's just, like, for the dramatic flair. Ichigo giggles and shoots me a peace sign. That doesn't matter anyways. Come on, we're so close, I can taste it. That's not an exaggeration either. I can taste the salty sea air on my tongue too. When you live in a small seaside town, the ocean's never too far away. The smell of sea salt, the smell of salt is omnipresent in the air, as is the cawing of the birds. It's a warm day and the seafront is packed with people. There are several men and women hanging around in similar states of undress to Ichigo. To Ichigo, attired in swimming trunks and bikinis. That's such a weird way to say that. Several men and women hanging around in similar states of undress to Ichigo. Like, I get that, but it's like, it's too detailed, you know? It's almost like analyzing things in a really creepy manner, you know? They're saying, wow, look at all these people in states of undress. Like, I don't know, it's just creepy. I know he's a guy, but I don't even think I've ever considered, I never made any statement close to that about people at the beach, but who am I? Again, in case you guys are new, viewers, I don't think the game was made by somebody whose English is their first language, so there are a couple of spelling mistakes and grammar mistakes. Joe, I just wanted to let you guys be aware of that. On the beach proper, which I can see in the distance, yet you're on more... on the beach proper, which I can see in the distance, yet more people lounge. See what I mean? I don't know if that's me or I don't know if that's the game. There are sunbathers and a group of tan girls playing beach volleyball and little kids building sandcastles. That puts me in mind of the time I saw Ku on the beach working on a magnificent sand palace. I wonder if she and Mayuki are anywhere amongst the crowd. That would be one heck of a thing, wouldn't it? Hey, Apex! Ichigo, who was several pieces ahead of me, appears at my side. Wow, that's quick. She loops an arm through mine, her chest pressed against my side, and peers into my face. She pouts. Hurry up! We need to find a good spot to put our towels. There'll be nowhere for us to sit if we don't hurry. Oh, yeah, right, sorry. I smile sheepishly. I was just thinking. What about? Oh. How nice you look. That I'd like to see Mayuki, or that I'd like to see... Goddamn. Already? Why? Why is this the first thing that you want, that you think about? I'm not really going for a specific one. I'm more just like going for all of them. So I don't know who to pick. I guess since we're talking to her, we should probably make a compliment. Sorry. Itch. Okay. We'll just make a compliment. How nice you look in your bikini. Yeah. What? Really? Ichigo's face turns red. She giggles. Then abashed, she nudges me in the side with her elbow. You charmer. If you say stuff like that, you're gonna make me fall for you. Anyway, Ichigo clears her throat. Let's get a move on. The beach is like right there. I want to go swim. Hey, what's up, dude? Oh, you know, making horrible life decisions. Like I always do. It's the beach! This proclamation startles a few gulls that were on the sidewalk, picking at the discarded food wrappers, and a handful of pedestrians. It also attracts the attention of a young woman who's sitting at a table set up on the side of the road. Wait, a table set up on the side of the road? Was like a homeless person? No way. Does Ku read fortunes on the side of sidewalks at the beach? It's a warm day, but the woman is wearing a black cape and a black hat, which is pointed like a witch's. Her attire doesn't look all that comfortable or at all appropriate for the weather. But the items arranged upon the table of hers are stranger still. There's a crystal ball, a pack of tarot cards, some crystals, and what appears to be a skull. Is she meant to be a fortune teller? The woman's face is obscured by the brim of her wide witch's hat, so I can't see her face. But I get the feeling I've seen her somewhere before. Could this be? Oh, Ichigo. It's you. I thought I recognized your voice. You should try to be quieter. The woman presses her index finger to her lips. You'll disturb the spirits. If I had any doubts about her identity before, I definitely don't now. There's only one person this oddball could be. Ku? Indeed. It is I. Oh, you're right. It is Ku. What are you doing here on the roadside, all dressed up like that? Have you got some business going on? Ku nods. Sometimes, when my spiritual energy is particularly strong, I sit outside and tell fortunes. And people pay you for that? They do, yes. But I'm not just a materialistic girl. Because we are living in a material world, and I am a material girl. It's a good song, don't judge. I do this to help people. It isn't about the money. Really now? That is kind of cool. Ichigo giggles. You're so sweet-natured. I do my best. I only wish to help people, though they do not seem to care for my fortunes. They would prefer, I think, if I fed them a tissue of reassuring lies. But that would not help anybody. Lies go against my moral principles. Well, I agree with you there. It's always better to be honest and upfront, even if it hurts people's feelings at the same time. Convenient lies don't help anybody. I concur. Ku nods. Speaking of fortunes, would you like me to read yours? You wouldn't mind? I have time. Business has been slow. Alrighty then, that sounds like fun. What do you think, Apex? Ichigo looks pretty pumped, but I'm less than enthused. I've had my fortune read by this girl several times before, and the results have always been, lacking. I'd rather decline, but I don't want to disappoint Ichigo. Ah, jeez. Whatever. I sigh. I guess I can do it just this once. Very well. Ku nods. Now, come, give me your palm. I approach Kuru and extend my arm to her. She takes my wrist between her white, slender fingers, then brings my hand up to her face to examine it. Sorry. I see. I see. She tilts her head this way and that, like an... Wait, what? I know it's aesthete? Aesthete? It's aesthetic, but it's like an aesthete examining a work of art. Her one visible eye is narrowed beneath the brim of her hat, and her lips are pursed. It looks like she's concentrating hard. Strange though she is, she takes her job pretty seriously. It's kind of impressive. A few seconds pass. I'm acutely aware that the passing pedestrians are giving me funny looks. Are they laughing at me? Or Ku? Ku? I finally pipe up after what seems like a small eternity has passed by. Were you able to find anything? What? Oh, yes. Ku releases my hand from hers and looks up at me, blinking vaguely. I'm sorry, Apex. Your aura was so overwhelming. I lost my sense of self. 5-minute ad break warning, just FYI. I was utterly subsumed by your future. It washed over me like the ocean. Sorry about that. I guess. It's fine. It's not bad timing. Lilies. Lily, it's not what it looks like. Okay, I made a deal. It's not what it looks like, I swear. Bro got 20 million aura. My power is over 9,000. I made a deal, Lilies, I swear. Don't tell people. That simply means that the lure of destiny is strong about you. Your path will soon diverge based upon your decisions. Your life could go any number of directions. All of them positive? I hope? Of course not. Ku purses her lips again. No one human is guaranteed to have only good and positive experiences in life. Not even those born into wealth and money. We all face hardships. Let me voice act her. I was gonna invite people to voice act because it would be easier on my voice, but I couldn't find people who wanted to. Plus, it's like, you gotta be available for my streaming schedule, so it's really hard to find people who are available at that time. When they need to be available at the time that I need them, and I could stream for an hour and a half to 2 hours, or maybe even more. So it was really it was hard to set it up, and I didn't know who to really ask, because I didn't want to have just like a couple. I would want like a dedicated girl for each of them. That way it's not too much work on somebody. So I would Lilies. I'm sorry. Maybe next time I'll get you. I'm gonna do a Doki Doki Literature Club. If you want, I can invite you. I don't have that much of an audience. You're way more popular than I am, but my ear itches. Let me be Suki. Let me be your Suzuki. You actually want to do it? Do you actually want to be Natsuki? Cuz I'll let you. Depends on the time cuz I work 9 to 5. Ooh, yeah, that's true. I work 6 to 2, but I guess it depends on your time zone. What's your time zone? I don't mind pushing it to be later if need be, to be honest. Sundays are my best days for stuff like this because I have nothing happening. Okay, Central Standard. So you're only an hour behind me, so that's not bad. Right. Yeah. An hour. Yeah, it's an hour behind. Right? Or no. No, an hour ahead. You're an hour ahead, right? Yeah, you should be an hour ahead. So should be about. Okay, hey, there's an ad starting soon. We'll talk afterwards. Hello. Sorry. I don't know. Sometimes people get ads and sometimes people don't. So, Lily, I have my Discord server in the chat, but if you want, follow me on Discord and we'll chat about it there if you want. If you're really serious about doing it, you don't have to, but if you're serious about doing it. Okay, cool. We'll chat about it then. I'll make sure to get a hold of you. But thank you for opting in. I appreciate it. What's going on, Kwasai? I hope I said that right again. I people who have like difficult names to pronounce, I pronounce them correctly, and then they're like, "Yeah, great job," and then they show back up again, and then I struggle to remember if I say it correctly. But have a good one, Lilies. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate that. Thank you. The music is quite nice for this game. That's okay. I don't think you want to voice act a woman anyways, but I appreciate you being here. No one human is guaranteed, only... Oh, yeah. We all face... I already read that. The possibility that one of your livers... No, I literally only have one. Might be removed by the Yakuza has not yet wand. I do hope to see you on the horizon, though. Maybe they gay. I don't... Nah. I don't think so, dude. I don't know why my other account isn't playing your stream. I don't know either. That's crazy. Really? Like what? I see romance. Several girls have feelings for you. Ooh! And soon one of them will confess. One? How about all of them? Their confession will lead to a lot of lovey-dovey scenes. You'll hug and kiss. And then the R18 stuff will soon begin. R18? You for real? I'm being totally real. Damn. I play fine here, but the other one is frozen. That's interesting. Okay, everything's running good on my end. Okay, Q or Nomi? Nomi or Nami? It's Nomi. Nomio, right? I'm saying that right. Can't wait for Saturday. Yeah, I hope I can still do it on Saturday. I don't know. Mom and Dad will be gone, and I'll be here with Omi. So, I'll hopefully still be open. But if anything changes, I'll let you know. I'll at least send you the workouts that we do. That way you can maybe practice them. So, if I have to postpone, just be prepared. But we will definitely do them at some point. I'll try and add it to my schedule. She is gonna eat it. Okay, cool. Thank you guys so much for being here. It's awesome. Too bad it's got to be something like this. Well, I hope it's entertaining to at least see me embarrass myself. I am the Rizzler. Thank you. I'm the Skedaddler. That is, if you have a certain patch installed. Wait, a certain patch? Wait, what? What are you talking about? Nothing really. Ku shrugs. Did they just break the fourth wall? Wait, do you actually need like a patch to do that stuff? I bet you do. I bet there's DLC content where you actually have to buy. Hang on, now I'm just curious. Oh. Can I look? Go to Game Hub. I'm curious. Hang on. I gotta see this. I gotta see if that's a thing. Friends who play. Don't see anything on here. Restore license. Keep in home. Don't manage game content, maybe? No. Hang on. I'm curious. We're gonna take a little short detour here to the store. Be under product review. I'm already here. Oh, kind of is. Let me type the whole thing just to be sure. Would you like to run an idle cafe? All right. Okay, we have that one. This is the second one. No, this is the third one. There's the third game. There's the second game. Would you rather top run? There's Sunny Cafe. No, it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it. Games. PlayStation Plus. Doesn't seem like there's any add-ons for it either. So, no, there is not. But it is a funny joke. It is a funny joke, and it's interesting that there's sequels. So if you guys actually truly do enjoy this, maybe we might do the sequels. But the third one does have a rating of M, and it did say there was partial nudity. So if we do the sequels, might be putting the channel at risk. So yeah. But again, if you guys are wanting to do the sequels in the future, I might look at getting some voice actresses to give me assistance, and it'll be spread out over a long period of time because we'll have to link schedules. But so yeah, that might be something special we do. Just blur it. I can't blur in real time, my guy. I can't blur a game that I don't play. I can't foresee the future. Ugh. But yeah. Okay. Well, that'll be we'll do a let's see. I have 200 for Jack in the Box games. So, if I get to 200 followers, we'll do Jack in the Box. So that'll be interesting. Let's say, okay, we'll do this. We'll do this. Since it's a bigger thing. Okay, 500 followers, we'll do the sequel. We'll do the second game. And then if I get to 1,000, we'll do the third game. Kind of a big incentive. But, you know, if you really want me to play the second one, you gotta show dedication. So, at 500 followers, we'll play the sequel. And then at 1,000, we'll play the third game. So, sign the contract. It's there. It is not all sweet. Whispered nothings on your horizon, though I can see misfortune too, and plenty of it. Disaster is lurking on the horizon. Soon you will be in a pinch, which will affect not only you but those around you. Honestly, why not play it on Discord so you don't risk something happening here on Twitch? That's true. Very true. Very true. Okay, I think that's a better option. Good idea. Good idea, Nami. Okay, so what we're going to do is at 500, we'll still do it, but we won't do it here on Twitch. We'll do it on the Discord. So offer still stands. 500, we'll play the second one. 1,000, we'll play the third one. But we're going to play it over on Twitch, just so that way we don't get in any trouble with the Overlords. At least the third one. I think the second one should be okay because it just says sexual themes. But at least the third one, since it does say partial nudity, that way I don't get in trouble. We will post it over. We'll do that one on Discord. So, but alrighty, good idea, Nomi. Thank you. Hard times are to come, but don't worry. Ku offers me a small, rare smile. You will not face these challenges alone. You will change much, and in time, I think you will be able to face any hurdle life throws at you. You just need to believe in yourself. I saw that there is a I don't know if it's a JRPG, but it is like an action fighting game taking place in like the apocalypse, but it's also a dating sim at the same time. It looks funny and it looks super cool. So that is definitely what I want to play in the future. That way it's not just me reading a bunch of lines of dialogue and everyone looking at really cute, pretty pictures. I spend the rest of the day... I spend the rest of the day turning Ku's mysterious words over my head. Well, we didn't even get to hear Ichigo's fortune. I want to know what her fortune is. I guess hearing about my liver is just too shocking. I didn't pay attention. I have no idea what she means by an impending disaster, but her predictions re a future romantic entanglement were easier to discern. Does she mean that? In the near future, I'll get a girlfriend? Whoa! I've not had a girlfriend before. Wait, hang on. Oh, I've not had a girlfriend before. Unlike other guys my age, it's not something I've ever been that hung up about. Dude is what? It is like mid-20s. I've never had a girlfriend before. I can see him like standing on his tiptoes, like putting his fingers together. You know, I never had a girlfriend before. I was more invested in my image than my interpersonal relationships in high school. Dude was too busy being a gangster to get a girlfriend. That's crazy. Most delinquents find like a delinquent girlfriend and they go do delinquent things together. Like making out under the bleachers is one of the most high school delinquent things I can think of. Like, but okay, whatever. I was so desperate to be taken seriously. I put all into cultivating a fierce, unapproachable image. So you want to be more like a Batman figure. Okay, I get it. No self-respecting girl gave me the time of day back then. You weren't a self-respecting kind of guy, so they all kept their distance, except Ichigo, but I kept pushing her away. I thought I looked cool and tough back then, with my bleached hair and my piercings, but now I can see myself for what I was. I wasn't happy with myself, and I was just overcompensating. I threw away almost 2 years of my life all because of my fragile ego. Since I didn't even like myself back then, it was impossible, unthinkable, unthinkable, even that a girl might be able to. I had too many flaws and faults. Since I've changed, of course, I'm more comfortable with who I am and what I am, even if that is nothing special. And now I'm not getting in any fights. Sorry, I can't read for some reason. And now I'm not getting in fights every other day. I have enough time to think about my future. Maybe I should try and get a girlfriend. I think I'm mature enough to commit now. I'd like to know what it feels like I would like to know what it feels like to fall in love. I've watched enough romance dramas with Ichigo to know the basics of dating. From what I've gathered, there's just a lot of hand-holding and covert kisses and going on dates. I'm 20 years old. 20 years old?! dog. That's crazy. I'm 20 years old, but I've never experienced any of that. That's okay. I didn't either. It's all good. it's all good, my guy. It's cool. Well, no, I take that back. No, I don't even think. I think it'd make for a nice change of pace. I don't want to live the rest of my life alone. The only question is, if I ever did get a girlfriend, who would I choose? Ichigo, Meikuku, why stop at one? I mean, come on. You already know which one we're gonna pick. This is a fantasy, man. This is a fantasy. I gotta pick the best answers. Why stop at one? Actually, after giving it some thought, why should I content myself with one? If I'm gonna fantasize about falling in love, then I've got to do it properly. In my dreams, I'll date Ichigo-ku and Miyuki all at once. Then none of them need to feel left out, and we can continue spending time together as we always have. Nice. I think that's the perfect plan, if I do say so myself. It's a perfect accordance with anti-discriminatory laws. I am a man of equal rights. There's enough of me to go around for everybody. Equality rules. Everybody wins. Knew you were a harem guy. Alas, there's a reason why harem endings tend to exist in fictional stories and religious cults. In real life, it's not workable. People get jealous and things go wrong. I'm sure if all members of the relationship are mature enough, things can work out, but it doesn't seem likely. I'm way too inexperienced to have my own harem. I'm only 20 years old, and I've never been in a relationship with one girl before, let alone 3. I've given this a lot of thought, but I'm no closer to coming up with a satisfying answer. I guess for the present, I'll have to put my love life on hold. I have more important things to worry about in any event, like work. If I want to date a girl, or multiple girls, first, I need to work on myself. I'll continue to make money, I'll pass my university entrance exams, and who knows? The world is my oyster. Ku's premotion of doom... Ku's premotation of doom continues to hang over my head like storm clouds, but I try to ignore it. I don't want to lose my liver when I'm 31 years old and living on a pig farm. Things have been going pretty well for me. There's no reason to believe it'll take a turn for the worse. Why should it? I'm happy with my life as it is, despite my critical lack of a cute girlfriend, and I don't want it to change. Is it really too much to ask for? Yes. The next morning. Uh-oh. Yikes. I'm sorry to address you this early in the morning, but I have some bad news. That's how Miss Miyamori starts the day. Us employees of the Seaside Cafe are all grouped together in the break room. Miyuki and Ku included, of course. It's pretty early and the cafe is yet to open for business. As such, none of the employees have gotten to change out of their work clothes. We're still attired in our casual fare. Ku in her off-the-shoulder blouse, Miyuki in her black turtleneck sweater. I know what they wear. You don't have to be descriptive about it, my dog. Relax, dude. Man. Miss Miyamori, meanwhile, is wearing the same clothes she always does, but she's frowning. I don't know why we have to be descriptive on the clothes they're wearing. I can already assume it's an anime game. Nobody wears a different outfit in these things. You have school, you have like 3 at tops. School, work, and then casual. if school or work is included, you know? I've never seen her make... Wait, hang on. Okay. I've never seen her make an expression like this before. In the 2 months that I've been working at the Seaside Cafe, Miss Miyamori is, generally speaking, a cheerful and bubbly woman. She's quick to tell jokes, and she's wreathed with near-perpetual laughter. What could have happened to make her look so dour? That's more like a little concerning. I bet you was Gary. Gary, freaking Carl. God dang it, Carl got caught jerking off in the bathroom again, and he had to get fired, and freaking... I gotta get on her hands and knees with scrubs and scrub everything out of the bathroom. Freaking pervert, he's so weird. Should have never hired Carl. I bet that's what it is. That guy's crazy. He was just a homeless dude who was sitting outside all the time, and we were like, hey, if you're gonna sit out here, you know, at least put on a uniform and act like you work here. And I guess, you know, he kind of took that as an open vacation to splurge all over our bathroom, so no bathroom privileges for all of us. Yeah, I gotta go pee outside in the ocean. I'm starting to get worried. Is this what Koo meant when she said she could foresee disaster on the horizon? The other employees look concerned about this turn of events, but Koo is unperturbed as always, her single visible eye staring unblinking into the distance. It's almost like she knows something. Did the spirits inform her of this morning's events? It's not like I believe such silly, unscientific things. Sorry. Whew. But it would explain why she's so unmoved when Miss Mayuri says, I will be honest with you. The cafe has not been doing well recently as I would like. We've been losing patrons steadily for the last few months, but I told myself this was only temporary. I thought if I invested more effort into the cafe, we would see an uptick in business. I added a few new items to the menu, changed the layout of the cafe, and hired a few new members of staff. I did all I could think of to drum up more interest among the general public, but I've not been seeing any results. 5-minute warning for the ad break, just letting you guys know. We're approaching the summer. This coming month should be our busiest, and yet Miss Miyamori sighs heavily. We're still hemorrhaging customers. Our takings are down a good 20% compared to last year, and I'm not sure if we can keep going like this. This cafe still has a lot of life left in it, but as things stand, it seems very likely at the end of the summer, I will have to close down the cafe for good. I simply can't afford to keep it running, given its current state. I am very sorry to those of you who've worked here for so long. I am very sorry to those of you who have worked here for a long time, but I am at my wit's end. I'm not sure what else to do. What? Everybody looks stunned. Following this grave announcement, Koo accepted, but I doubt anybody's more perturbed than Miyuki. And she stares at Miss Mayuri with a large, hurt eyes of a betrayed child who's only just learned that Santa doesn't exist. But... Miyuki swallows. Her dark eyelashes are trembling as is her lower lip. She isn't gonna cry, is she? If you knew the earnings were bad for a while, why didn't you tell us sooner? We could have tried to help you. It's not right that you should shoulder this burden all by yourself for so long. It's very kind of you, Miyuki. Miss Miyamori smiles gently at our resident Tsunde. But I am the boss, not you. As such, it is my job to stress up about the bills. I wouldn't want to place that burden upon you. You have no responsibility to run this cafe or to oversee its profits. You are an intelligent girl, but you are no accountant. You're not paid enough to deal with the additional stress. But I love this cafe. It's more than just a job for me. It's almost like home. You're like my real big sister, and Ku is my best friend, and we've had a lot of fun times working together in this place. I don't want to see it get closed down. That would be far too sad. Makey breaks off and sniffles, her hands clenched into fists at her side. I gotta really try and up my my Oscar performance here with this one. Okay. Yeah, sorry. Whew. I'm trying. Sorry, I can't. That's why you should have told me. I don't care about the stress. Or even the money. I'd do anything to help you. Oh, Miyuki. Miss Miyamori's eyes soften. I'm sorry to say this, but you are proving my point. This is precisely why I did not want to inform you sooner, though I know I should have. I didn't want to make you panic. I was trying to be considerate in my own way. I suppose it backfired. I can't keep it a secret any longer. I'm sorry, Miyuki. No, you don't need to apologize. I understand. It's true what you said. I'm not an accountant. I'm just a dumb kid who couldn't get into university. They say into university because it's like when we say into school. So just in case anybody's confused at like why do they just say like university and not like get into a university or the university? Because university is in a term like school. Like I couldn't get into school. They say I couldn't get into university. Just to make sure everybody's on the same page here. We have 30 seconds until the next ad break. I'm going to wait. We're going to pause until it's over, and then we'll come right back. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. It makes all this embarrassment worth it. "14 seconds until the ad breaks over." I just realized if I export this, I don't know if people who are watching get ad breaks. I guess probably not. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back. I just realized I don't know if I export the stream to YouTube, I don't know if the people watching on YouTube will see the ads or not. Probably not. So it's just like a long period of silence. I guess I should probably entertain them while we're waiting. Oops. Oh well. Say lovey. Alrighty. Where were we? I'm just a dumb kid who couldn't get into university, right? I never said that. Maybe you didn't, but I will save the cafe. How could I? I've never owned my own business. There's no way I could help you. I was presumptuous. It was presumptuous of me to say all that stuff. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It must have been the shock. It just all came out. I do want to help. I really, truly do, but I guess that's nothing more than self-satisfaction. I can talk big, but I can never follow through with it. That's the sort of person I am. In the end, I'm powerless. Oh boy, here we go. Female drama. Miyuki. Ku reaches out, perhaps to place a hand on Miyuki's shoulder, but Miyuki slaps her away. I'm sorry, Ku. And I'm sorry, Anya, ANA, and you wanted 3 girlfriends. Well, everything has its pros and cons, okay? There's a lot more pros than there are cons, but there are a couple of big cons. The drama and, you know, once a month they're all gonna link up, and that's not gonna be fun, depending. Good luck with that, dog. INA. Link up and beat you up. No kidding. I feel like... No. Here's what I think. Just by characters alone. Ku, I think, handles that time of the month actually pretty calmly. I feel like she isn't very, like, emotional when it comes to then. I feel like she handles it pretty well. Miyuki, I feel like, is the one who, like, has horrible mood swings all the time. Like, she doesn't act, like, in pain, because maybe she hides it, but, like, her mood swings are just absolutely horrible. And I feel like Ichigo is just in pain a lot, but she doesn't have, like, an emotional reaction. That's what I can see. Obviously, it could be different. I'm just going based on personalities. But of course, you know, everyone's different. But that's just from my personal assumption. That's how I feel. I don't know why we're talking about this right now, but weird side tangent. That's just how I feel. Oh yeah. Miyuki sniffles. This is a lot to take in. I think I need some time alone. Miyuki, wait. Miss Miyamori calls out after Miyuki, but to no avail. Still swallowing back tears, Miyuki turns on her heels and flees. Her dark hair streams behind her as she runs, and her red shoes clack against the ground. Oh, it's silent. Okay. An awkward silence settles upon us remaining staff members in her absence. Midori and Atsuko look at one another uncomfortably, while the head cook, I think his name is Tatsuya, sighs and mumbles, "Poor kid," under his breath. Miss Miyamori, meanwhile, looks stricken. Ain't no way you just subbed tier 1. That's crazy. In case there's anybody new, I know Q's a sub. I don't know if Q's still here. Q's a sub. And thank you for the tier 1 there, cuz that's awesome. Appreciate that. Just a heads up, you guys do have special emotes that you guys are specifically allowed to use. So I do have that set up. I don't have much else, but I do have the that stuff set up as well. So you guys are be able to use some of the animated ones and whatnot. I'm still looking at getting some more, but just giving you guys a heads up. And I think like the more there are like yeah, it's like 3 out of 10. I think when I get 10 more points, I get like more spots. So the more people who subscribe and the more people who follow, I think I get more spots for emotes. Just putting it out there. I knew this would happen. Miyuki's always been so sensitive. She feels things so intensely. Knowing her, she'll be blaming herself for this. Not that she did anything wrong. I hope she doesn't do anything foolish. Ayane. Miss Miyamori blinks. Ku is pinching her sleeve with her thumb and forefinger, an earnest look upon her face. What is it? Don't be sad. I've come to comfort you. I saw that this would happen, but it will be all right, I promise. It's all right, she says. Atsuko murmurs waspishly under her breath. Dude, guys, the heck! Thank you for the gift, the gift sub. That's awesome. Congratulations, baby pumpkin boop. You are you're a tier 1. Congratulations. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Atsuko murmurs waspishly under her breath. Her best friend just ran off. Oh, sorry. Her best friend just ran off in tears, and she says it's all right. Does that girl have a single sympathetic bone in her body? Atsuko, please. No, don't. I won't stop. I'm saying what we're all thinking. That girl is seriously heartless. I have no idea why Miyuki hangs out with her at all. Heartless, am I? Ku frowns. That is illogical. If I was heartless, I would not be able to stand here and talk to you. I would be dead. I am not dead, however. The spirits do commune with me, so I must have a working heart. Your assertions are full of flaws. It was just a figure of speech. Well, please be more careful next time. Language is powerful. And as for Miyuki, Ku's eye narrows. Nobody cares about her more than I do. She is my best friend, and I love her. I find her, and I will console her. I will not let her be miserable. You can trust me, Ayane. Ku gives a Miyamori a salute. I will protect both Miyuki's smile and this cafe. You will? But how? I am not quite sure about the finer details. I must wait for the spirits to give me more guidance. For the present, however, I will hurry to find Miyuki. Is that acceptable? Oh, yes. Please, look after her. I am very worried. Yeah, you could do that. I meant to turn on bits, so soon the stickers and things will cost bits, so it won't be completely free to use them. It's just to limit people from spamming them, because I've had that issue before. I would do it myself, but if I didn't... I would do it myself if I didn't have a business to run. Miss Miyamori smiles bitterly. Though, I might not for much longer. if matters do not improve. I don't know why she's looking at me when she says it that way. Like, what are you looking at me for? They will improve. You must have faith. This is important. Otherwise, the magic will not work. I will continue to believe. So must you too. And you, Atsuko and Midori, and Apex. We must all believe, and we cannot give up. That means you guys, you guys, what? You gotta believe too. You gotta believe. Believe in the magic. Now, Ku takes my hand in her own. I didn't expect this. Ku's not really a touchy-feely type. And I jump. Let us find Miyuki. You want me to tag along too? Of course. You are Miyuki's friend as well, are you not? The three of us are very close. I will not let anything sever our bonds. That really would break my heart. Oh. She actually did a figure of speech. That's interesting. Fortunately, it doesn't take Ku and I all that long to find Miyuki. She fled from the seaside cafe in tears, but she didn't go all that far. She's sitting only a little ways away from the cafe, sitting on the golden beach. Her arms are wrapped around her legs, which are tucked against her chest, and she's staring out over the ocean. Miyuki's cheeks are damp, her eyes rimmed with pink. She isn't crying anymore, but she's trembling. Oh, I don't think I've seen a look this vulnerable. It's as though every ounce of her energy has deserted her body. Dang. Like, shot through the heart. Miyuki? I approach her hesitantly, my footsteps muffled by the sand. Miyuki, are you all right? Miyuki sniffs, but doesn't justify that with an answer. I suppose there's no need. It's obvious. Just look at her. That she isn't. Miyuki, please. I reach out, meaning to rest a hand on her shoulder, but then think better of it. Miyuki isn't one for physical contact at the best times. And right now, it must be some of the worst. What good will my hand do? I can't erase the pain she must be feeling right now. Hey, Miyuki? I try a different tactic. I know it might seem hopeless, but don't give up. The Seaside Cafe isn't finished just yet. Huh? This prompts Miyuki to turn. Still sitting, her arms looped around her slender legs. She glowers at me. What are you talking about, Apex? You don't know that for sure. You don't know anything. You can't try and Plactate. It can. I mean, I don't mind if people use the stickers, but there are just some people who would just like get in there and they just like spam everything, and it's like, okay, guys, come on. Like, it's okay if you use them, but like, can you use them maybe considerately? just a little bit? You can try and placate me. I think it's placate. Placate me? I don't know. It's a big word. You could try and placate me, but I know it's nothing more than a convenient delusion. Ane told us herself, didn't she? She said the cafe wasn't making enough money. I know that, but it's not the end of the world. We still have some time to what? Miki's voice catches in her throat. She winces. Fresh tears bleeding in the corners of her eyes. To just sit around and do nothing. Watching while everything falls apart around us? I think you're being a bit melodramatic. No, I'm not. I know Anya was trying to put a positive spin on things, but it's already over. It's hopeless. The Seaside Cafe can't stay open if it's not making enough money. That's the cold hard truth. Whatever we do will only be delaying the inevitable. I loved working at that cafe. It gave me the self-confidence I needed after I was unable to take my university entrance exams. It gave me something to do with my time and something to strive towards. I grew to like Anye a lot, and I love spending time with Ku. I even love spending time with you. I have several months' worth of precious memories tied up in that place. But it's over now. Yuki gets to her feet at some point during her tirade. Her eyes are moist with tears, and her dark hair flutters around her shoulders. She's shaking. Yuki's always been sensitive, despite her hard exterior. I knew she'd be upset about this. It was inevitable, after pouring so much of herself into her work. But I never knew the Seaside Cafe meant this much to her. In the face of her despair, I'm not quite sure what to say. Words seem insignificant. I don't know Miyuki well enough to placate her, but I'm not alone. Miyuki. Ku, who's been silent throughout this, finally pipes up. I know you're hurting, but please don't take this out on Apex. It's not his fault. This is just a whim of fate. But no fate is fixed. It can be changed through human actions. It is far too soon to give up hope. But what hope do we have? We're not businessmen, and we don't have access to a lot of money. We're not little kids, but we might as well be. It wasn't that long ago we were just teenagers. I'm aware of that, but we are not completely powerless. To believe that would be folly. Please, Miyuki. Ku takes Miyuki's hands, which are shaking in her own. Listen to us. Apex and I were talking whilst looking for you. We have decided on something. What? Miyuki sniffles. Do you have a plan? It's not a plan, per se. It's more like an idea. Or maybe even the germ of an idea. I smile bashfully. Sorry, I'm not describing this very well. I guess it's because I'm a pessimist at heart myself. Whenever times get rough, it's my natural instinct to throw up my hands and give in. I'm a coward, you see. I think that's why I became a delinquent in the first place. I was afraid of growing up, graduating from school, and becoming an adult, so I decided to sabotage my own life. It took me a while, but now I finally understand how stupid I was being. I don't want to ruin life like that again. And if there's anything we can do to improve the current situation, anything at all, I would like to try it. I believe it must be better than hanging around doing nothing. There's no guarantee what I have in mind will work. The spirits are not being very forthcoming. But I think if we have her on our side, we might be able to turn the tables. Her? Meiki frowns. As well, she might, at all this mystery. What are you talking about? I don't understand. You're going around in circles. What do you intend to do? It's something I can't do on my own. We all need to work together. You, and me, and Ku, and Ichigo too. I think if we speak to her, she might be able to help us. What? But how? She doesn't even work at the cafe. Maybe not, but she likes it a lot. To be precise, she likes the frilly uniforms. And I'm certain she'll want to help us. The four of us need to have a meeting, ASAP. I think we can still turn this around. We just need to believe in ourselves. This should be interesting. Okay, we have a superpower. It's the amazing, beautiful Ichigo. I don't know what is gonna happen. But, okay. Huh? Is the Seaside Cafe really going to be closed down? Ichigo, Ku, Miyuki, and I are sitting in the living room in my apartment. It's not quite midday, but Ichigo only had one lecture this morning. She's free for the rest of the day, and after sending her a quick text to explain matters, she agreed to meet up with us so we can have a little talk. I've since explained the gist of the situation to Ichigo, which prompted her so loud exclamation seconds prior. Ichigo isn't an employee of the Seaside Cafe, but she looks pretty upset regardless. I wonder if she feels sorry for us. She must know how much the Seaside Cafe means to Miyuki-ku, and me too, I guess. I was afraid when I started hunting for jobs, I'd never find anybody who'd be willing to hire an ex-delinquent like me. It was, okay. It's unfortunate, but that's what Miss Miyamori's told us this morning. She said if we couldn't attract more patrons, the cafe would be closed down at the end of August. The end of August? But it's June now! If you only have a few months to get everything sorted out, isn't this all a bit sudden? Tell me about it. It was a huge surprise. Maybe for you, but not for me. I knew this would happen. You did? Ichigo's brow furrows. Who told you? The spirits and my own observational powers. Though one of my eyes looks into the immortal realm of nothingness. Ku rests her palm against her obscured eye, hidden beneath her full bangs. The other can only see what is visible on Earth. It sees a good many things too. I saw our customers were declining. It was only a matter of time. I see. That's a bummer. Well, at least you had some inkling of what was going on. I didn't. Miyuki sniffs forlornly, her hands folded upon her lap. I think Ku is right, though. I should have been more attentive. If I'd be less wrapped up in myself, I could have noticed all the signs. I did think it was strange that I remodeled the interior of the cafe and changed the menu, but I didn't want to dwell on it. I was too much of a coward. I buried my face in the sand, and now look. The cafe is going to close, and it's too late to do anything. We're screwed. Now, it wouldn't be quite that hasty. I wouldn't be quite that hasty, Mayuyu. 5-minute ad break, just warning. I know you're upset, and it's quite understandable, really. But you mustn't throw in the towel so easily. The cafe hasn't closed just yet, has it? Well, no, but then there's still time. Now, let me think. Ichigo folds her arms across her chest and frowns. Her expression is unusually serious, her lips pursed together in concentration. It would be a shame to see the Seaside Cafe make such a swift, ignoble ending. I've only been there a few times, but the desserts are truly delicious, and the girls are adorable too. I love your ruffled, frilly maid dresses. They never fail to get my heart racing. They're too precious to lose. I knew that's what you'd be the most cut up about. Aren't you? The maids are a perfect race. Separated from us lonely humans, and they deserve to be protected, particularly ultra-cute maids like Ku and Mayuyu. The world would be a far poorer place in the Seaside Cafe shut down. What's up, Silver? How you doing? And I never got to see you dressed up ever again. I think I'd really cry. In fact, I'm getting emotional just thinking about it. True enough, Ichigo's eyes are starting to look a bit watery. Do you want a tissue? I have one in my pocket. Oh, no, it's fine. Ichigo sniffs. This was shocking news. This shocking news has dealt, quite the blow to my maid-loving heart. But I would not wish for my suffering to eclipse your own. I am sure You are much, much more aggrieved by this turn of events than I ever could be, you. I'm good. Just came by to say hi. Kind of busy, so I gotta go. You're good, Silver. Enjoy. Do not worry about my welfare. We should instead be thinking of yours and the seaside cafes. Now, look here, everyone. I think I have an idea. Wait, what? Really? Do you know a way to help the cafe? I'm not entirely sure if it'll help, but I think it might be your best option. This idea is kinda out there, but please, listen up. 2-minute warning for the ad break, just FYI. You've heard of cafe idols before, right? Oh yeah, I think you mentioned them before once. Huh? What? Naoki frowns. She looks nonplussed. You might know what Ichigo is thinking of, but I'm in the dark. Could you enlighten me? But of course! If there's one thing I love more than helping people, it's talking about idols. Idols are my passion, my reason for living. If I could speak of them for hours and hours until worlds fall apart around me, but that might be boring, so I'll try and keep it brief. There's this here's a super quick, super abridged explanation. Ichigo launches into the same explanation of cafe idols she gave to me a little while back. She tells Ku and Miyuki that while there are a lot of pro idols out there, there are a lot of mature. Yeah, we know that. Yeah, we know that. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. It can be quite lucrative if done properly. Most of these cafe idols fail to attract any meaningful attention. The market's tough, and it's becoming quite saturated, but those who do can really rake in the cash. I think this could be just what the Seaside Cafe needs. Idols. Oh, it was on auto. Sorry. Miyuki ponders this, one hand beneath her chin. I suppose it's worth a shot. But who would represent the Seaside Cafe as its idols? I don't know much about idols. And I presume they would have to be attractive. Charismatic, too. Maybe somebody like Atsuko would suit the bill? She's very pretty. She's pretty on the outside, but ugly on the inside. Her aura is black and twisted. Idols shouldn't be two-faced. People will notice, and they won't like it. They should be pure and fluffy like ice cream, like cream. Is that so? I didn't know you knew so much about idols, Ku. You never listened to their music. I thought you preferred ambient goat noises and chanting monks. It's an ad break for those of you watching. So, I'm letting it play out. Alrighty. We're back. Ambient goats? It's a long story. I don't listen to idol music often, but I do on occasions. I like Hoshizora Shiori. She's very cute and cheerful. Seriously? Ichigo smiles with the power of 1,000 suns, her whole face sparkling. I love Shiori too. I'm like her biggest fan. She's so cute. I'd love to pinch her cheeks. I bet they'd be delicious. What? Her armpits and her thighs must be really yummy too. What the fuck is wrong with you? God, it's so weird. Not the thighs part, but the armpit. What the fuck? What is wrong with you? Just thinking about it is like super exciting. This is no good. We're getting off the subject here. This always happens whenever Ichigo gets started on the subject of idols. She loves him so much, her brain starts to short circuit. She needs to be pulled back into reality. Stat. Hey, Ichigo. I tug at one of your twin tails. You can talk about your weird armpit fetish later. It's kind of gross. Uh-huh? Ichigo starts, her eyes widening. I don't have an armpit fetish. That's a lie. You just said you wanted to lick her armpits. Maybe I did, but that's different. Shiori is like a goddess, you know. She's not human. Licking armpits would be like a religious experience. What the fuck is going on? It's not a fetish thing at all, and it's definitely not weird. Besides, Shiori is so exalted. I bet her sweat doesn't even taste salty. It's so sweet like syrup. What the fuck am I doing? I need to quit life. Yeah, where's the back button on life? Please. I need to be deleted. Ew. Ku wrinkles her nose. I don't like the sound of that. Neither do I. Ahem. Miyuki, who's been shifting awkwardly for the past minute or so, finally pipes up. It looks like she's starting to lose her cool. Can we please navigate this conversation away from armpits? For now, we're trying to think of ways to save the Seaside Cafe. Oh, yes, that's right. My bad. I'm sorry, Miyuyu. When it comes to idols, I lose my cool. But speaking of idols, Ichigo glances between Ku and Miyuki and grins. I think we have two pretty good candidates for cafe idols sitting right here. No maid outfit tales. There will be none of that. That's all you get. That's all you're getting, dude. That's all you're getting. Keep talking like that, I'll lock you back up in the basement. What? You don't mean... That's exactly what I mean. Ichigo throws one arm around Miyuki's shoulder and the other around Ku's, pulling both women to her. She then declares, "You should try and become cafe idols. You're certainly cute enough. I bet you'll be able to turn a bunch of heads." Who? Me? No way. I could never be an idol. I'm too awkward. I'd get stage fright performing in front of so many people. And anyway, I can't sing or dance. I'd make a fool out of myself. I'm sure you'll be fine. You need to have more faith in yourself, Miyuyu. There's nothing cute girls can't do if they set their mind to it. But this is, I mean... Miyuki. Ku's voice, cool and emotionless as always, cuts through Miyuki's stuttered protests. I know you are inexperienced, but I think you could do it. You would be performing for the Seaside Cafe, and nobody loves the Seaside Cafe more than you. Honestly, Tails, I'm playing the game, and I can't deny, I don't see it either. Like, it is just like playing a story and just reading and making choices. there's not really a lot of sustenance in the game to like keep you attracted, other than maybe the cute girls and making silly, goofy decisions, and the romance. So that's really all it is. But I made a promise, so I'm here playing it. Now, if it was like Doki Doki Literature Club, that's different because it starts off all innocent, but it's actually a horror game. So there is an appeal to play it because of how creepy and weird and disturbing it can be. If there was more men, I would enjoy it. Tails? Tails, what are you trying to say, man? What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? Don't worry about it. Okay. I mean, I'm not judging. I'm not gonna judge, but okay. You'd be perfect for. Oh yeah. Your singing and dancing will ensnare many hearts. Are you sure? I'm sure. Please believe. No matter what happens, I will be here with you, by your side. Together, we can do it. I'll be there too. I'm the resident idol professor, so I don't mind helping you out. I'll give you all sorts of tips and pointers. In fact, Ichigo's smiles widens to comic proportions. I could get a job at the Seaside Cafe and then I could join you. The three of us could be cafe idols together, and Apex could be our manager. That way, we'd get to spend even more time together. We'll all work hard, and we'll save the Seaside Cafe with the power of our singing. Doesn't that sound like fun? It's just like the plot from an uplifting anime. I'm not so sure. This is a lot of work to take in, but... Well, while I have a lot of objections, I wouldn't want to be a wet blanket. I can see you and Ku are very enthused, and I appreciate it a lot. I'm not sure. This is a lot to take in, but, well... Oh, did I hit the back? Oh, I think I hit a button on accident. Oops. I appreciate it a lot. I know you're trying to help us, Ichigo, so... Miyuki's voice trails off. Abashed, she looks down at her thighs while her white hands grip the hems of her dress, while her shoulders tremble. Miyuki's anxiety is palpable, and yet she swallows. Then she raises her head and says coolly, I'll do it. If it will help the Seaside Cafe and Anye, then I'm prepared to do anything. I don't want to give up before I've even tried. Then I'll never be able to face myself. I'm sick and tired of being a coward. I'm going to take a stand for what I believe in. And if I have to become a cafe idol to do that, then I will. I'm going to do my best. Gotta go. IRS caught up with me. Alright, Tails. Good luck. So, let me get this straight. Miss Miyamori looks between the four of us, frowning. We've since returned to the Seaside Cafe, and both Ku and Miyuki have changed into their maid dresses for the upcoming shifts. They've not started working just yet, though. First, we need to talk to Miss Miyamori. We discussed the pros and cons of the cafe idols in my living room, but all this will come to nothing if Miss Miyamori doesn't approve of our scheme. If we want to make any substantial change, we need to get Miss Miyamori on board. Okay, so just for heads up, everything past this point, I have no idea what's going to happen. I got a little bit... this is about as far as I got last time I played this game. So, Everything here is going to be new. I don't know what to expect. That's why Ichigo tagged along, despite not being an employee of the Seaside Cafe. As a huge Idol fan, she should be the best at putting forth all the benefits for her scheme. At least, that's what I'm hoping. You think in order to save the Seaside Cafe, Ku and Miyuki should become, what did you say again? Cafe idols? That's right, Ichigo beams. I think they're definitely cute enough. It'll work out just great, I know it. And your resident idol professor, as your resident idol professor, you can leave it all up to me. I'll give them a bunch of pointers, and I can even work alongside them if you'll let me. You mean you want to work here? Mm-hmm. That's very sweet of you, Miss, Suzuki. I'm Suzuki Ichigo. But you can call me Ichigo. I know we've not spoken before, but I'm real good friends with Boku and Miyuki. I know how much this cafe means to them, and I can't stand by and watch it close. If there's anything I can do to help, I want to try it. Won't you give this scheme of mine a chance? Harebrained though it might seem. I promise I've done a whole bunch of research on cafe idols. I know exactly what's popular and how to rake in attention. I feel like all my years of studying idols has led to this moment. Don't let this chance pass by. Miss Miyamori ponders. It's quite a bold proposal. I've heard of cafe idols before, but I've never considered using them to promote my business. It all seems a bit newfangled for my liking, but maybe I'm getting old. Nonsense. You are not a day over 33. Huh? Wait, Miss Miyamori's really 33? I thought she was a bit younger. Oh, Ku. Miss Miyamori pouts. You're a nice girl, but you severely lacking in tact. It's no wonder Atsuko gets mad at you. What? Why? Ku tilts her head askance. What did I do wrong? You just blurted out my real age right in front of Apex. Don't you know how rude that is? Now I'll never be able to ensnare his heart. I've lost my chance. Aww. Sorry to be blunt, but I wouldn't let you ensnare me anyway. You're my boss. It'd be kind of weird even if you were in your 20s. Boo-hoo. Miss Miyamori sniffles. First, I have to tell my staff the bad news at the Seaside Cafe's performance. About the Seaside Cafe's performance. Then Ku tells everybody my age. And now I'm shot down by a total cutie. I've had such a rough day. Don't you feel any sympathy? My heart is cold and wet like seaweed. What? Why is your heart wet? It is in the inside of my chest, surrounded by blood. I guess that does make sense. Anyway, Ichigo clears her throat. To get back to the topic at hand, what do you say, Miss Miyamori? Won't you let us youngsters revisualize your cafe? I know it might look kind of flaky, but I promise you, it'll be in good hands. I can never find my shoes in the morning, and I always lose my wallet and my cell phone. And I'm practically capable, and but I'm actually pretty capable. You're not exactly filling me with confidence, and I don't really appreciate being singled out from you youngsters. Miss Miyamori pouts. I'm only 33, and I'm not that old. I'm still pretty young, comparatively. If you are being compared to my grandma, perhaps. Oof! Miss Miyamori recoils. One hand clasping on her chest. She looks like she's been shot. That's so mean, Ku. I'm not your grandma. I don't have that many wrinkles, or that many gray hairs. My hair might really end up going gray soon, thanks to all this stress. I have an awful lot on my plate, but Miss Miyamori considers, then smiles. I suppose it's worth a shot. I don't want to give up on the Seaside Cafe either. I put my all into this place, and it would be a shame to simply let it die. Does that mean you'll give my plan a chance? Am I really going to have to become an idol? If it will save this cafe, then sure. In fact, it might not be such a bad idea. Your cuteness is severely underutilized, Miyuki, and you're quite cute as well, Ku. When you keep your mouth shut. Oh, ouch! You girls might just be able to turn things around after all. I won't hold out too much hope. But this is better than giving up, right? Yes! You're right. Thank you, Miss Miori. You won't regret this. Now, I can finally make my dreams come true. I can produce a couple of cute idols my very own. And maybe even become one myself. Don't give up! Yeah! What about me, though? I guess I just got thrown to the wayside. I don't have anything to do with this. I'm just the guy. This will be one heck of a thing. Ichigo throws herself upon Ku and Miyuki and embraces them both. We've got a chance to turn things around, so let's not blow it. I'm gonna work the two of you, like, super hard, okay? It'll be a struggle, and sometimes I'm sure you'll want to give in. But we have got to keep going, no matter what. That's what an idol is all about. Now, let's get out there and put smiles on everybody's faces, and let's save the Seaside Cafe. Let's do it. I'll give it a shot. I can't promise anything. And I'm still a bit unsure about being an idol, but I think if you're with us, Ichigo, it might not be so bad. I'll do my best. Me too. Me 3. And that's all you can really ask for. Whether we fail or succeed, I'm sure we're going to have a whole bunch of fun. Now I'm really pumped. Ichigo squeezes Ku and Miyuki to her even more tightly, their faces wreathed in a luminous smile which lights up the whole cafe. I rarely thought this about Ichigo. It would seem a bit strange, given our close relationship, but she truly does look beautiful. Her smile is bold, determined one. Her smile is a bold, determined one, and I know to look at her that I can rely on her. I know that when I look at her, I can rely on her, I think, is better. I have faith in her. When does she ever let me down? I can't tell the future, but I'm sure we're going to be just fine. I have faith in us. No matter what challenges come our way, we can overcome them. We just need to keep working hard. I don't give a hug. I'm not in this? God, dang it. Wow. Totally screwed over. Later that night. Cheers. 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 Cheers? Ichigo, Ku, Miyuki, and myself are sitting in the living room of the apartment that Ichigo and I share. It's pretty late and the sun has already set. Ichigo invited Ku and Miyuki over when the work day ended so that we could celebrate putting our plan into motion. Nothing's happened just yet, of course, but I suppose having some idea of what we're going to do is better than having no idea at all. I don't know if it really warrants a party, but Ichigo's never been one to fuss about things like that. She likes holding parties whenever she can. This tastes so good! Ichigo sighs and wipes her mouth with the back of her hand. It looks as she already knocked back half of her highball cocktail. Her speech is starting to get slurred already, and she's swaying. Oh no, a drunk Ichigo. I can only imagine. I can sense a disaster in the making. Ichigo doesn't drink very often, which is for the best. She holds her liquor about as well as a holy bucket. Should we really be drinking? Mayuki seems to share my reservations because she looks at Ku with narrowed eyes. Ku, Apex. Ku, Apex, and I still have work tomorrow, and you have to go to university. It all seems a bit irresponsible. Nah, it's fine, Mayuyu. We're celebrating everything we've accomplished today. Ergo, we've gotta drink. If we don't, it'd be like a huge waste. What's the point in a party if we're not a little teensy bit drunk? Spoken like a true alcoholic. Hey, I'm not an alcoholic. I just know how to have a good time. There ain't any point in sitting around feeling all miserable and sorry for ourselves. I'm a girl of action. I love frilly dresses, idols, and alcohol. So you are an alcoholic. No, I'm not. Don't be stupid. It's not like knocking back a few cans every once in a while will form an addiction or anything. You gotta learn to live a little. Both of ya. You cannot live a little or even a lot. Ku frowns. Either you are dead or you are alive. It is a binary state. There are no in-betweens, regardless of how much you drink. I know. It's just like a figure of speech. Why have you gotta be so literal? That's just the way Ku is, I'm afraid. You're both funny. Ichigo grins. Ku's so stoic, and you're so serious. You're like a funny drinking pair. You've gotta learn to let yourself go. I think you've gotta let yourself go. I think you've let yourself go a bit too much. Ichigo's face does look very red, as Mayuki said. 5-minute warning, by the way. Her hair is disheveled, and her jacket is slipping off her shoulders to reveal an ample amount of creamy white skin. She looks hammered already, but that doesn't stop her from reaching for another can. I'm still on my first, as is Ku, while Mayuki's yet to touch hers, but Ichigo's on her second. Or is that her third? Are you sure you're alright, Ichigo? If you keep this up, you'll pass out. That, or she'll forget her inhibitions altogether. Ku smiles thinly. There is trouble brewing on the horizon. I can see it. What is with that face, Ku? Hey, yo! Before the night is out, Ichigo will show a side of herself none of us have ever seen before. Oh, great. She's gonna start making out with everybody. Oh, gosh. Girl's gone wild. Somebody take it away. She's very brazen. The spirits are getting embarrassed. But I wouldn't mind watching that. Huh? What's that? Ichigo giggles. That sounds like fun. I'm all for trying new things out. The rest of you should be too. We're still young, and we've got our whole lives ahead of us. We might as well have fun while we can. Now let's drink to the future. Oh, very well. Yuki, who's been tense on the edge this whole evening, eventually relents. I suppose I can drink to that. At the very least. I've not consumed alcohol before, but if I'm with you, I'm sure it will be fine. I know you won't take advantage of me, so, Iki smiles. To friends. To friends. And the future. And fornication, too. What? Oh, God, no. Eh? Well, I don't know. How do you make that noise? That sounded weird. I'm sorry. Mayuki, who was midway through sipping her drink, sputters. A fine mist of alcohol sprays from her lips like a cloud. What did you just say? To friends in the future. No, after that. What was the other F word? I didn't say another F word. Yes, you did. You totally did. I just heard you. Really? Ku blinks at Miyuki, her single visible eye large and innocent. I don't remember anything. Perhaps you're mistaken, Miyuki. The drink must be getting to you. I've not drank enough for it to get to me. I only had one sip, and you made me spray it everywhere. Then you haven't drunk enough. This night ain't about to end until we're all reeling. I want to have some fun. I believe we will have ample amounts of fun, too. Ah, jeez. I don't want to be left out, so... No! Oh, gosh! Miyuki brings her can to her lips anew, then takes a swig. When she sets the can back down, her face is already flush. The alcohol working its magic already? She must be a lightweight in the same vein as Ichigo. This is a lot of fun. Yes, indeed. But the day is not over yet. Nope. I can still keep going. Me too. And I'm not going to lose to either of you. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, pull back, dude. Pull back. Mission. Abort mission. I don't take on challenges if I can't win them. Damn it. Ha. As I look between them, I can't help but laugh. These three girls are all special to me in their own ways, and I care about them a lot. If push came to shove, I don't think I could choose between them. I care about Ichigo, Ku, and Miyuki, and I'm happy I can fritter time away with them like this. I still don't know what the future holds, but one thing is certain at the very least. I want to stay with them, and I want to keep working with them. Together, I'm sure we'll be able to save the Seaside Cafe. Then we should be able to keep smiling. For once, I'd like to have a bit of faith in the future. How could I not, when I'm surrounded by three beautiful girls I've come to love so much? Story and writing, character... Wait, is this it? Wait, is this the end? Guys, I think this is the end. It's over. Wait, what? Thank you for playing. That's it. That's the end. What? No way. So, it's more like chapters. It's not the entire game. To get the whole story, you gotta buy the other ones. Okay. I was so close to the end. I just had to stick with it a little bit longer. And I wouldn't have to do this again. That was so short. That was way shorter than I thought it was gonna be. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? That's it? Oh my gosh. You've got to be kidding me. Hey guys, what's going on? Is what rare in dating sims? I'm not a connoisseur of dating sims. The only thing close I've come to playing a dating sim is Doki Doki Literature Club, and I mean that's more of a psychological horror than anything. So I don't have experience playing a lot, but I kind of know the gist of them. But what is rare? What are you asking? I mean, this is the end. Please look forward to part 2. So it's not a sequel. The games are not like sequels. They're continuations. They're like chapters. You have to buy each individual chapter. There's 3 of them so far. That is not what I was expecting at all. You gotta be kidding me. But I got some pretty cool galleries. Wait a minute, what? I'm missing 3. Interesting. I meant the hard cutoff at the end. You know, hang on, let me get the music down just so I can hear myself think. You know, I have no idea. I really don't. I know most like, oh, that's why part 3 is risky. More than likely, because it's towards the end of the story, so you would have built your relationship with whoever or how many, whatever, so far, so that's why part 3 seems to be that way. But and I guess the patch, that's why Kuz said something about a patch, because you're buying the other 2 games, quote unquote, but they're the other different chapters. They continue the story. So is it rare? I don't know. Again, I haven't played. Most games I know you buy the game and you get the whole thing, but there are some games that are shorter and the sequels are more like chapters. And they're cheaper. So like the sequels are like $7.99. So, you're talking 8 times 3 is not 20. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Don't say oh. 24. 24, right? 24? 8 times 3 is 24. So, yeah. So you're talking, you're basically paying $24 for the whole game, without, not including tax, of course. That's just rounding up. But yeah. So you're maybe $25 for the entire game because you got to buy the other parts. Huh. I wasn't expecting that. It didn't. There was nothing that said like you had to buy the other 2 to continue the story. And I don't know if they are done making the game or if they're gonna keep making different parts. But the hard cutoff at the end, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I'm not sure. But I'm mad at myself because I wasn't too far off from the end when I first started playing this. I really just had to stick with it for just a couple more parts and it would have been done. So from what I can gather, though, it does give me, or there are 3 more pictures that I don't have. From what I can tell, these are probably the confessions from the 3 girls. I feel like those kind of stories may need to be a bit more forward about that sort of thing. Yeah, because it's like, oh, I'm not going to get the other 2. And then it's like, surprise, you have to get the other 2 to continue the story. And I didn't see anything about it in the thing. Let me go to Game Hub. View product. Here we go. I can select a version. Let's see. Horror ordinary guy after failing. Yeah. Will you fancy Nalia's long lost child? Or yeah. It doesn't say anything about having to continue the game with the other sequels. So, but yeah. So this is the second one, and then here's the third one. Wow. Sakura Succubus has like what, 5 parts? Jeez, I couldn't. Even if they are, I don't know. That was a little bit too short for what it is, you know? But okay. So 2 is $70.99 and 3 is $70.99. So what's the So it seems like there's a couple more characters that pop in. That's cute. Oh boy. Drama continues. So let's see. Nalia learns that the Seaside Cafe is struggling and runs the risk of closing, wanting to save the cafe from being shuttered. Nalia turns to his childhood friend. Yeah, after giving the predicament some thought, lacking Ichigo and Liz Ku. Well, Seaside Shore. Well, Sweet Shoreline will be. Will Sweet Shoreline. Oh, so they're naming it Sweet Shoreline. Yeah. They form an idol unit called Sweet Shoreline. That's kind of a cute name for their group, Sweet Shoreline. That's pretty cute. I like that. That works. But challenges bound. Miyuki and Ku have no experience either in singing or dancing, and there's even a formidable rival idol group looming across town. Oh, rivalry. Okay, that's pretty interesting. That'll be interesting. Will Sweet Shoreline be able to succeed, or will they self-destruct before accomplishing their noble goals? That is for Nalia's actions to determine. Ooh, features visual novel about a maid cafe with cute idols, romance, and ichi gameplay. Beautiful anime girls. Your choices as a manager will affect the group's success. Huh. A few CGs have been edited and some dialogues have been toned down. Oh, it seemed they were turning some stuff up apparently. Okay. And then there's the third one. See, this one says partial nudity, sexual themes, and strong stuff. So. Interesting. Well, it got like a 4.6 out of 5, so it must not be bad. Brink of Closure. Yeah. Their group Sweet Shoreline and their first music video is a massive viral success. Due to their newfound popularity, the group is invited to an idol competition in Tokyo. Will the girls be victorious, or will the rivals Honey Devil take them down? The fate of Sweet Shoreline and the Seaside Cafe rests once again on Nalia's shoulders. Okay. I mean, they're very intriguing. Adult graphic adventure. Yikes. Okay, so it seems like the second one we should be able to play on Twitch, but the third one definitely was probably going to be a PS3 exclusive. I think I do have them wishlisted. Wait, where are they? Oh, crap. I can't see them. Oops. Can I see the trophies? There's 13 trophies. Of lovely friendships. Deepen your friendships and explore everything in your new job. Which ones did I not get? More than friends. Now you finally get it. Miyuki's confession. Let her express her feelings. Lovers. Did she see it coming? Okay, so yeah, this must be like if you hone in all your attention on like one specific girl, it seems like More Than Friends is Ichigo, Miyuki's Confession, and then there's the lovers. So there are some things we could go back and do. So if I was, would you guys want me to go back through it tomorrow and we can um hit all the get the last couple of trophies here and just see what this is all about? Cuz I don't mind. I guess we could. It would just be every decision that we make, we would just have to hone in on one specific girl instead of hitting all of them. So why not? I didn't have another plan this week. I planned on taking the entire week to play through this game, and we got it done in 3 days, and I wasn't expecting that at all. So yeah, all right. I guess um we will tomorrow. We'll start back at the beginning. It won't take as long because I won't read through everything. But we'll kind of go through and we'll get all of the confessions because to kind of click through everything, it could take a while. And we'll just kind of like skip through everything and we'll make decisions accordingly, and then we'll see what the ending is. But I'm sure that's probably how you do it. If not, time wasted, I guess. But yeah, okay. I think I'm done. I'm done for today. Thank you guys so much for being here and enduring this with me. But we will have more to come. It's not that bad of a game. Yeah, it's speed dating. That's pretty much what it's gonna be. Um, but yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. It's not a bad game. I don't play a lot of dating sims, so it was a new experience. I'm pretty sure with like voice actresses and stuff, it might be a little bit more entertaining. People being able to put their own flair, plus actually having real girls voice the characters, is probably a lot more entertaining, make it a lot more fun. And maybe next time, we'll be able to do something like that. But we'll have to see what happens because getting everybody scheduled together is gonna be kind of a difficult task. But yeah, so tomorrow we'll come back, we'll get those other 3 trophies and just see what the confessions are, just so we can get through all of them. And let's see, tomorrow is Thursday. Let's see, Friday. Oh man, I'm trying to think, do I want to start Doki Doki Literature Club already, or should I wait and start it next week? No, probably not, because wow, we'll see. I'll try and get some people together and see if we could voice act it, but I don't know. It'll we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Yeah, I hope things work out for it too. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll do some other stuff. This really caught me off guard. Like, for real. Like, I was so caught off guard. I thought this was going to be a whole big game, but it's only chapter 1 technically. So I was totally thrown for a loop. I guess we could always just continue Hogwarts Legacy, kind of get away from this for a little bit. I could always do Roblox again, just for fun. Not do Sonic Elevator, but we could, do some other games, I guess. That wouldn't be too bad either. I don't know. I will figure it out. If you guys have any suggestions in the Discord, for channel suggestions. I do in the Discord under the help category. I do have a channel called Channel Suggestions. You can post any ideas or games you would like me to play. If there's any ideas or things you guys would like me to play or whatnot, even tomorrow, throw it in the comments and let me know. I don't want to start a brand new like big story game, but if there's any games that like I could play just for fun that are just kind of like one-offs, please let me know. So yeah. Before I go, don't forget, next week, September 27th to October 31st is our Halloween Horror Nights. I've got games lined up. As you can see, I got some already downloaded. We're going to do Slender the Arrival. We're going to do Five Nights at Freddy's. We're going to do Outlast. We're going to do Prey. We're going to do Resident Evil 4. We're going to do the 2024 remake of Alone in the Dark. We're going to do a bunch of really cool games that I'm super excited to play for you guys. And I still have some that I need to get downloaded. So, yeah. But, appreciate everybody being here. Appreciate you guys coming in, hanging out with me. Like I said, for the sequel, I guess since it's a different chapter, I would hate to leave it so unfinished. But I don't feel like I could do the next 3 in the time period allotted. So, oh man, I don't know. No, I think we're going to keep it. I think we're going to keep it. So if you guys would really, 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 really want me to play the next 2 chapters, Chapter 2, 500 followers, Chapter 3, 1,000. I know it's a lofty goal, but if you guys really want me to continue the game, that's my final offer. So, and it's not like we have to reach there at a certain point. Just when we get there, I'll continue. And if I forget, somebody let me know. That's true too, but I think we'll keep it to the goals that I have set. So, at 200, we're going to do Jack in the Box, so that'll be fun. 500, we'll do Idle Cafe 2. 1,000, we'll do Idle Cafe 3. And I'll make sure that we'll have voice actresses next time, the whole shebang. It'll be an interesting thing. Yeah. So tomorrow, we'll come back. We'll hit the last couple trophies, and we'll see all the confessions. That way we've gotten everything out of this one. And if there's a little time extra left, we'll goof around on, I don't know, reaction videos, or we'll do Roblox or some, something stupid, dumb to pass the time. And then, let's see. We'll do a Sonic Saturday. I don't know about starting Frontiers, because when Halloween Horror Nights comes around, other than Sunday, I think we'll just be playing horror games. So Sonic Saturday will not happen between August 27th and September 27th and October 31st. I just want to focus on the list of horror games that I have, because I want to get through all of them by the end of the month. But I think we will do one Sonic Saturday this coming up Saturday. Okay. So yeah, I'll just have to figure out something that I want to do for Friday, which, again, probably just going to be some goofing around. I'll figure it out. But don't forget, all of September, my code Typhoon for Dubby is 20% off. So if you guys want a healthier option to energy drinks, definitely go with Dubby. They have really great flavors. The starter pack, the starting bundle, you know, the sample bundle, you get a shaker bottle, you get 3 energy flavors, and it's like less than $13, I think. So all in all, with taxes and shipping, it could be about like, I don't know, $20 just to give it a try. Definitely worth it. So use my code Typhoon, get 20% off your whole entire cart. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and don't forget to join the Discord, because you know we're gonna have some pretty cool stuff. Yeah, so I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm still learning how to end streams, so I apologize. It's a little shaky. I have a lot of stuff that I'm trying to remember. I think I'm good. I think I've mentioned everything that I want to mention. Oh yeah. Thank you for the two subs. We had somebody subscribe, and then we had a gifted sub, so that's awesome. So congratulations to our gifted sub member, and thank you so much to our new subscriber. That's 4 down. So that's awesome. Thank you guys so much. I wasn't expecting all this support so soon, but here's to the future, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow. All right, have a good one.